Hi there, my name is Jeroen and today's talk will be on Metamask. We will cover a few topics. What does it do? How does it work? A few risks and scams, and then a few tips to take away. So let's start with what does it do? What is Metamask? Metamask is a tool installed on your computer that manages your digital assets. It manages your tokens, your coins. It can also work as a token exchange, so you convert between, for instance, Ether and Ether-based tokens. But it's very important to understand that Metamask is a self-custodial wallet. You are in control of your assets, of course, it's your wallet, but that's not all. You're also in control of your password and your keys stored in your wallet. And in the case that you have lost access to your Metamask wallet, you are in deep trouble, but there is no organization that can help you in order to recover your access to the tool. In essence, it has four functions. It's a key vault. It stores your keys. It provides you a secure login. It's a token wallet and a token exchange. And it comes in two different flavors. You can install it as an independent app on your computer or as a browser extension in all the major browsers. Okay. But let's see what's actually in there in a blockchain wallet. It's important to understand that. In a normal wallet, as in the picture here, you have money and your cards, of course. The cards, you could see them as keys, and the wallet is real money. You can take it out and you make a payment there. In a blockchain wallet, it's a little bit different because there are not actually coins in the wallet. It's the storage of keys, and the keys you need to have. You need to have them in order to do something on the blockchain. So important to understand that the blockchain wallet contains your keys and not your coins. Your coins are stored somewhere in the blockchain network. Another misconception is that you need your wallet in order to see how much tokens or how much Ether you have. That's also not the case. You can see how much Ether there is on a certain address. And everyone can see that. You can use tools like Etherscan to see how much coins are there on a specific address. In this case, 0.2 Ether on a certain address. It's all test money, so you cannot go there to, or you can probably go there to the address. You have to copy that address to see it. So you don't need your wallet to see your balance. You can go to a block explorer to see how much coins there are. You can say, okay, wow, that's strange. Nobody can look into my real wallet, my real world wallet, to see how much money there's there. But that's a different situation in a blockchain network. Most blockchains are transparent. And this transparency is not annoying, it's important. It's the base, it's the keystone of the whole thing. There's trust, and trust is built by being transparent. People can check if things are really the way that they should be. Okay, then another thing. Where does Metamask store your keys? Well, these keys are not stored on the blockchain, like your Ether is stored on the blockchain. No, these keys, they are stored in Metamask itself. So if you install the app, the keys are stored in the app. And if you use a browser extension, then the keys are stored somewhere in the browser or in this browser extension. That might raise a trust issue. But can you trust the app that stores your key, in this case Metamask? Maybe you can, but is it really the app from Metamask that you installed there? It could be a trust issue. And the other thing is, can you trust the browser? Isn't there some secret code that would send your keys to an untrusted party that would steal all your ethers? So if you think it's not safe enough, Metamask is also capable of working with an external key store. So you can connect that external key store to your computer. You can do transactions with Metamask, and Metamask uses the key that's stored in that external key store. Of course, you have to trust the external key store. There are also scams in that area. Okay, how does this work? So it's very simple. You start by installing the app and a browser extension. You create a wallet or you import an existing one. When you install an existing one, you need to know your secret recovery phrase. These words come from Metamask. Other people would say, "Oh, you need to have your seed, the seed that you created when you created a wallet." When you use that secret recovery phrase, then you can regenerate your wallet on your computer, and you can see the balance. You can do the transactions with the keys that are connected to this secret recovery phrase. So, very important, when you have this, when you generated a new secret recovery phrase, is that you store it in a safe place, because you need it to recover your wallet or to install it on another device. So remember, this is self-custodial. You are in charge of everything. Okay, when you have created a wallet, well, you need to add some funds to your wallet. In this case, I added some test Ether to my wallet from Gurley, a faucet. You can go to look that up on the internet. You can see that you can get some testing money there. And you see that I have 0.19481 Gurley Ethers in my wallet. Now that I have money in my wallet, I can send it to another wallet. Well, that is a very simple flow. You select a receiver. Selecting a receiver is actually selecting the public address of the wallet of that receiver. Simple. You can list receivers in the wallet, and you can select one, or you can copy the public address somewhere from the internet and paste that into your wallet when you want to send some money. And then you choose an amount of asset or funds or ethers that you would like to send. You press send and you wait for a confirmation. In the third step, you can see also the amount of gas that is needed to confirm this transaction. And that's that. It's very simple, straightforward. There's also another thing that you can do. You can also use a Metamask for swapping. So you have tokens in one sort and you can swap them to tokens in a different sort. So maybe Metamask is also a bit of a competitor for exchanges, because you can also do that there. I don't know. I didn't make a comparison to see if it was cheaper to swap tokens with Metamask in relation to swapping tokens on an exchange. Okay, then the big one. Are there any risks and are there scams? Oh, yes, there are. Let's start with the first one. We talked about self-custodial, about trust, but it's important to know, to understand if you are really anonymous when you do Metamask-based transactions. And it looks that in general you are. Metamask does not have your email address, it does not have your account, your name or your password. Everything takes place on your computer. So from that perspective, it fits the general blockchain architecture of decentralization, distribution, and that's cool. But now, a few months ago, there were words that in certain specific situations, Metamask starts collecting IP addresses of people doing transactions. And the community responded mainly negative. That's not so very strange that they responded negative, because the basic idea of this whole community is to be on your own, anonymous, trustworthy, and then you cannot have a company collecting IP addresses of people doing transactions with the tools that are provided within this community. Why do they do that? That's interesting, I think. And I didn't dive in very deep, but I can see two reasons why they do that. One could be a business reason. So Metamask, how is this funded? Probably by gifts or by investors trying to make it as big as possible and then selling the whole thing. When you try to sell something like Metamask to a big one, they need some proof about the number of users that do transactions with your tools. So that could be a reason, business reason, to start collecting IP addresses. The other one could be that central banks or national regulations require Metamask to start building up a KYC policy, something like that. Okay. Food for thought, and I probably need to spend a lot more time to understand it in depth. But be careful. The other thing to be careful of is, this is general advice, beware of the social engineer. Metamask is the largest self-custodial wallet in the space, so a lot of people try to do nasty things, stealing your money. So beware of the social engineer. Stay away from strangers. Don't connect your wallet to suspicious websites. You can connect your wallet to websites and you can give them permissions. Check these permissions and remove websites that you do not longer want to connect to. And this is general advice, of course, again. The second one is don't be fish. So Metamask does not have your email address. So when you receive an email from Metamask, or you think it comes from Metamask, it cannot be true. So don't push any link, click any links, don't read it, just throw it away. Third one, double check identities. People that you might know from the community, are they really the person that you think they are? And especially when they make you super offers, like send me all your ether and I will send it back to you and double it. These offers are too good to be true, and they probably are too good to be true, so you will lose your money. Okay, then one, keep the MetaMask setup in mind. It uses some words that you might think that they are not the things that you... Well, okay, let me explain. Imagine the situation where you have multiple accounts in your MetaMask wallet, like in this screenshot. Account 1, account 2. Then please know that all these accounts are based on the same secret recovery phrase, the same seed. So imagine that you think that your wallet is compromised. Somebody may have access to your wallet. And you think, okay, I have some ether in account 1. I think my wallet is compromised. I will send it to account 2. You can do that. But the person that has access to this wallet has not only access to account 1, it also has access to account 2. So the word account is confusing here. In a MetaMask context, it means balance, or the amount of tokens that are connected to an account, to this balance. So again, when you have one secret recovery phrase for this wallet, then it will give you access to more accounts. So what do you need to do when you think your access to your wallet is compromised? Well, please create another wallet with a different seed, with a different secret recovery phrase, and send the tokens to that wallet, probably on a different device, etc. Okay. Well, and then a very big one, of course. There is no help when you lost your keys. So situation A, you lost the recovery phrase and your wallet password. Bad luck. Ether is gone. You will never be capable or to gain access to that wallet. Situation B, you lost your recovery phrase, but you still have access to your wallet. Then you are lucky. You can ask your wallet to show your recovery phrase and store it properly then, of course. So be careful. Self-custodial wallet, you are responsible for passwords, seeds and secret recovery phrases. All right. Major takeaways. Major takeaways, super useful tool, not very hard to use. Very simple, very straightforward. Be careful, you might not be as anonymous as you think. And again, beware of the social engineer. They try to make money out of this. Doing these things, these nasty things, probably gives so much rewards for the thieves that you need to be very careful there. And understand the Metamask setup before you get hacked so that you understand what you need to do in the case of an alarming situation. And then my last slide. I even found a meme. Me waiting for Metamask confirmation. Yeah, that is a bit of the old days, of course. I don't know how the speed of this time in the Ether network, in the Ethereum network. Hopefully the proof of stake version of Ethereum does not have this problem of long confirmation times. That was it. I hope to see you again. Bye bye.